The first 10 seconds. We got more time at the arena.
Oh, say does that.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night. And the new power rankings are out with the regular season coming to a close. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And checking out Chicago, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center. And for the Bulls, we've got Lonzo Ball. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic. And it's MP in at the two-guard spot.
Aggressiveness from Lonzo, showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street name after him.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Pick by Vucevic. MP, that's for 2. And Ware pulls it down. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Ball. Pass to Adebayo. On the wing, coming off a solid outing again. Philadelphia.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
MP outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Last time they met was in Miami.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP outside. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this kid is confident. MP just coming right back with his own 3.
Wiggins kicks to Ware. Pass to Hero. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's MP. From past the arc. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Ware. Adebayo with the ball. Offline with his 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. MP with a screen on Mitchell. There's Ball with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 5 now.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Such a wide open look.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's MP. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Off target with the open look.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Up top, Hero. Giddey defending. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And a wide open look for MP. Another miss by MP. Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Where, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Vucevic. Still yet to score.
And this is why MP's guys are looking to set him up, because they trust in his ability to get up and finish off plays.
Now Hero. Adebayo with a screen on MP. Hero with it. Now guarded by Ball. Out that bucket. Hero's got 10.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's the final game of the regular season, Greg. It's time to look ahead for most teams.
And for some, that's looking towards the playoffs, right? Others, it's looking to the offseason, but don't look too far down the road just yet. We've got a game to play.
Now, Hero, 11 points in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Number one, the Bulls.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
At the top of the key, Buzelis. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Ware. It's over Vucevic. Ware, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Vucevic setting the pick for MP. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. He was all alone on that one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. Pass to Ware. Fires for 3. MP grabs the miss.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And there's the drive. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hero against MP. And the shot. Goes in. Hero's got 13.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Vucevic a screen on Hero. Pass to MP. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. 13 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Adebayo. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level. His scoring in that ball.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Some changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Josh Giddey. Heat also with the sub. Simmons is checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Collins. The kick out to Ball. From deep, Huerter. Rebound by the Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Peeler passes the ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And Simmons kicks to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Right side, Ball. Smith finds Collins. Now here's Huerter. And it's off from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Wiggins. Over Ball. And it's Wiggins missing. And so MV will bring it up for the Bulls. Now Ball. Back to MP. From outside off the mark. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. So a moment now to see the story for Lonzo Ball.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Miami needs to get a shot off. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
.103 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Simmons. Adebayo with a screen for Simmons. Loads it up for Adebayo. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Peeler. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
The Heat. Trail by 10. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That one good for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith with a screen on Miller. Another miss by MP.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Outside, Simmons. Got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. Buries it down low. Adebayo's got his second basket. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP. Then it's White, and it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has, and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Collins a screen on Hero. MP kicks to Giddey. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 9. Up top, Simmons. Shoots from the right block. And it's good off the glass.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Cavaliers lit up the floor. He finished with 59 points. And as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Giddey against Hero. Giddey, no good. The Heat trail by 7 and stolen by MP.
Heat foul.
Vucevic checking for Zach Collins. And Miami making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Peeler. MP powers through the contact inside.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's the pick. Here's Anderson, and it's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 11-point game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They've got some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
They get it back. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 13. And here is Simmons. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Jovic passes to Hero. To the paint. And Post gets it to go.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Buzella sends a screen for White. Oh, good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And, Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Hero against White, and he uses the glass on the lane. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hero against MP. Launches a 3. Hero, no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Fires it up. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Vucevic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Outside, Hero. Here's Ware. Still scoreless. Mitchell left side. Pass to Ware. In the corner, Simmons with it. Launches it. The rebound by Peeler. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Buzelis. MP kicks to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Hangs on the trifecta. Giddey's got 6 points.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Mitchell. Anderson a screen on White. Mitchell wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Anderson. Tight defense on him. It's hauled in by the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Vucevic a screen on Mitchell. And here's MP for 3.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Hero passes to Simmons. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Wiggins against Ball. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Rebound by the Bulls. Peeler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball with it. This game he had 10 points. Pulls up on the wing. And the basket by MP. Peeler's got 24.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Hero. Now here's Wiggins. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Jones dishes to MP. Smith sets the pick for MP. And yes, it's good. 26 points for him.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Here's Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Zach Collins checked in for Chicago. Simmons checked in for the Heat.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Collins. He's looking for MP and finds him.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. The Heat trail by 16. Outside, Hero. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Hero on the wing. Covered by MP. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 5, the Bulls.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Miami.
Every team in the league would love to have a guy like Tyler Hero, an elite shooter off the catch, scores in bunches, and spaces the floor.
MP kicks to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Chicago. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Heat. Down low. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Here's Wiggins, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Pass to MP. No good on the 3. And Simmons has got the ball here for Miami. They trail by 16. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Simmons. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP deciding where to go with it. And MP throws it down hard.
Terrific movement. MP making a sharp cut inside.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Ware. Back to Simmons. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good defense by MP. Bulls leading by 16. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first.
Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here's MP for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so is the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly.
When I look at Miami.
And switching now to our game, MP was very impressive in that first half.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor and showing what he's capable of.
Huge first half. We'll see if they keep going to him, which seems like the wise choice. Thank you for...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. And it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5. Now Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3 seconds. Second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Vucevic a screen on Mitchell. Ball, the pass to Giddey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 17. Outside, Hero. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the lane. MP's got 35.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hero, no good. The Bulls leading by 19. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Hero. Just 5 to shoot. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. MP outside. Pass to Giddey. And here's MP for 3. It's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Miami making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Ben Simmons.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Over to the wing. Here's Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 19-point game. Looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
MP outside. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat trail by 17. Simmons with it. Now defended by MP. Stolen by Ball. Pushing it up. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the jump.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And here is Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Here's Hero. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pulls up. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins in the post. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Simmons. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Off target from three-point range.
With him struggling tonight, you need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And here's Vucevic. Giddey with it. Three-pointer. Simmons pulls it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Chicago leading by 19 points. Ball with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Basket good.
Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. Simmons sets a screen for Hero. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Now here's Giddey. Back to MP. Vucevic's screen on Wiggins. MP, no good.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And Simmons kicks to Adebayo. Here's the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Ball, the bounce pass. From downtown. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Peeler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Back to Hero. Simmons sets a screen for Hero. Inside. Simmons passes to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Gets the 3. Pointer to fall. Hero's got 23.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
A 3 from MP. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Loads it up for Wiggins. Stolen by Ball. MP outside. A three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Healer. Got 40 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. And that's helped them score on the fast break.
Hero against MP. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Over MP. Shot's good. By Hero. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zone.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's MP. Then it's Ball. And it's Giddey in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And with his combination of power and skill, Vucevic is a magnet for and one.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. The Heat trail by 18. Hero passes to Simmons. Jacks up a 3. And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Hero's got 31 points. Vucevic a screen on Anderson. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 18.
See the gamesmanship now as Ball saw 1-3 go. He said, I'll get one back on you.
Giddey against Simmons. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Heat now, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. From what he told me, it sounds like he really strained his knee. And there may be stretched ligaments. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin. Especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
To the left wing. Here's Post. Vucevic defending. Post misses the shot. A 3 from MP. The rebound by Anderson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Miami.
Second team foul. In for the Heat, number 45, Davion Mitchell.
Pass to Hero. Mitchell outside for three. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Picked by Vucevic. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Back to Hero. To the paint. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Count that one. Anderson's got his first basket.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Chicago leading by 13. Giddey the pass to Peeler. Giddey sets the pick for MP. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball. Peeler's got 43 points.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Anderson the screen. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Hero sets the pick for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that was way back there. MP showing off incredible shooting ability.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 19. Pass to Hero. Anderson with the screen for Hero. Leans. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Giddey the pass to ball. Trying to find Vucevic. It's it to him. Over Simmons. Count it. 9 points for Vucevic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And the Heat making a change here. Pass to Hero. Here's Post. Vucevic defending. Here's Hero. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Peeler. The rebound by Post. The Heat trail by 19. Hero finds Anderson. Here's Jovic to the wing right side. There's a good screen. Pass to Post. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ball with it. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Ball against Mitchell. outside Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP with it. Now by Anderson. The shot's good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Mitchell against Giddey. Mitchell kicks to Anderson. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
The Bulls leading by 21. Ball, the pass to Giddey. Ball, a screen on Hero. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got his fourth rebound in this one. The Heat have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now, here's Mitchell. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's the screen, and it's Mitchell missing. Chicago's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Right side, Ball. MP outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Peeler. From the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. Ball against Mitchell. Outside Hero. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And the power of Adebayo. Get off of me.
Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball shy away from the contact.
And he knocks down the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Hero sends the pick for Mitchell. Lots of room. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Peeler passes to Ball. MP sets the screen for Ball. And another miss by Chicago. The Heat shooting 43% from the field. Wiggins with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Here's Hero. Chicago grabs the miss. Now MP. Giddey kicks to Ball. MP outside. Takes a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell outside. raises the glass to finish the lane.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. And here's MP for three. That one no good. Ball against Hero. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic is Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that...
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hero passes to Adebayo. From outside the arc, and here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 39.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Buzella sets a screen for MP. And again!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense. GA really taking it to the opposition. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins kicks to Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Pay the bills, baby.